Hey, this is Lars Frederiksen, and for the last 35, 40 years I've been playing a lot of music in my life, most importantly with Rancid, also with Lars Frederiksen and the Bastards, Oxley's Midnight Runners, Stomper 98, The Last Resort, the Old Firm Casuals, the list goes on and on and on. But over the years I've acquired a lot of gear, a lot of different types of guitars, some basses, some stuff that I thought maybe people might be interested in. It's been sitting, collecting dust at this point. I've used it in some way, whether it be on the stage or in the studio. So I've recently teamed up with Reverb, and I'm going to take you around and show you a couple things that I'm going to get rid of in the shop, and that can be yours. I'm going to start off with one of my favorites. I had two of these made. One obviously was the white and the blue, but this is one of my, obviously my backup guitars in the 2000s. I played this a ton up on stage. One of a kind. I had two. I had the white one with the blue line, and now this blue one with the white line. It's even got the Millwall FC on the headstock. Custom paint. No one likes this. We don't care. I mean, this is freaking cool. Another one I'm bringing out is a guitar I got around the Life Won't Wait era. It's actually from 1995, but I used this a lot on Life Won't Wait, on Lady Liberty for sure. I think I might even played it live once or twice. A Fender Tele, you can't go wrong. Every guitar collector needs one. Bam, Life Won't Wait. This one's a real exciting one right here. This is a 1965 Gibson SG. Some of you might remember this. That's the Viking from the cover of the Lars Frederiksen and the Bastards Viking record. It's got the P90s. I used this a lot. This was my main guitar for years in Rancid or Lars Frederiksen and the Bastards. And that's a crazy piece of history there, geez Louise. And this one is a blast from the past, from around 1994. This is what I recorded Let's Go with, and part of Out Come the Wolves. This is the Bird's Eye Maple Epiphone. Yeah, I used to have a ton of stickers on it, but I obviously cleaned them all up. I played it about a week or two ago, and it still sounds awesome. But you know what? It's time to find another home for this one. This is the Let's Go Bird's Eye Maple. So over the course of time, you know, you start doing different kinds of projects or whatever it is, and you want different kinds of tones. For me personally, like, I go back to a lot of like Flying V's or, you know, quote unquote, more rock and roll heavy metal guitars. But this one is a score because this is a 1984 Gibson Explorer that I used on the last couple Rancid records, a lot on the Old Firm Casual stuff. Obviously the same one that, you know, Mr. James Hetfield made famous. Sounds insane. What you're looking at is a one-of-a-kind Viking Fender electric acoustic. I played this a few times live when we were doing the acoustic sets. That's what it was pretty much made for. Awesome guitar, plays incredible, but it's out of tune, so come and take a look. Sometimes when you're going through some stuff, it's kind of like an archaeological dig. And there's something here that I haven't seen in a very, very long time that we're gonna put up on the shop. As you can see, this is the guitar case that with the guitar in it that I played in the UK subs. So what's inside is most important, okay? So we're gonna see. Only got one little latch left. But that, ladies and gentlemen, is the smashed guitar that is on the cover of the Roots Radical 7-inch. This was my first real guitar. It's in great shape, super playable. Obviously, you know, the sustain's kind of shit, but other than that, you got the Denmark, the two Denmark stickers, the swinging udders, the Avail sticker. You got some of this. Look at this thing. Well, this is a piece of history for me anyways. I think I got this case in like 1989. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, this is one of my favorite ones. This was obviously my backup guitar since I've been on ESP. My good friend, Mr. Ted Aguilar. I'm not using this guitar anymore because he gave me one of his new signature models, which is now sort of the backup. And but this one I modded out, so it's basically an on and off switch. So you just turn that's off and that's on, and that's up and that's down. But anyways, beautiful guitar. Played a bunch live, recorded with it a few times, but it's a super sick guitar. When I decided to do a signature series guitar with ESP, I had to make a few to kind of see what works and what didn't work. This is the first kind of prototype of my signature Volsung. But it's got the 4-knob configuration, obviously, that, you know, ESP does not make, so it was made for me. It's a super great guitar. The balance is great, the tone is great. It's obviously a neck through, so it's one piece. But yeah, very, very, very cool guitar. I call this one the Prototype. Anybody who knows me knows how much I love, secretly, or not so secretly, the Flying V in its different variations. This one being a Phil Demmel signature model Jackson. This thing I've used all over Rancid records, believe it or not. But yeah, I've got one too many of Phil's guitars. I think I got more of Phil's guitars than Phil has of his guitars. So this one's going on the shop. Woo. Whoa. Wow. Okay. As you can see, I have a Kerry King Warlock right here. This is one of the best sounding guitars. It's made it on so many records. And the secret is out. But Kerry King, obviously an amazing guitar player, somebody I look up to, phenomenal. I wanted one of his guitars. This thing didn't let me down, but I actually have another one. So this is the one that's gonna go up on the shop. But like I said, I've never played this live. I never would play this live, but it's all over some records. Like I said before, you know how much I love the Flying V. Emily Petroza, the mighty Kreator, Germany's best thrash metal, in my opinion. But this thing is so freaking cool. Just, you know, it's time to find a new home for this bad boy. Well, thanks for taking this journey with me. Obviously, you've seen some Flying Vs, you've seen some SGs, you've seen things from 1994 to 2024. A lot of cool stuff, as you can see, a lot of stuff that can be yours. We'll see you guys on the road. Have a beautiful day.